Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Well, let's see if we can squeeze any more wins out of this mage. For science! I've got an Echo of Medivh in here. It's a crazy powerful card. Duplicate's pretty powerful, but Echo of Medivh stronger than Duplicate, although it's more expensive. It is harder to arrange the situations, which is why it's stronger. If you can arrange the situation, you can go crazy. But you'd hope the Echo of Medivh would serve me well, given all the time I've spent raiding Karashan. Anyway, it's not a horrible-tacular starting hand. It's not excellent. She's actually one of my better early plays, because I'm not wasting something that could potentially be good later on. I've got a lot of 2s, so I'm going to coin this out. Gets her in position. If the priest plays something with 3 hit points, she and my 2 mana can kill it. So that's about as good as I can hope for. And boy, are we going to have to kill it. Those things are bad. So yeah, let's just do that. Obviously, my opponent knew that was going to happen. But sometimes early in the game, you just gotta throw cards out there to expend opponents' cards and hope to jockey for a better position. I do like that I have this combo now. I can do a 2 damage Arcane Explosion later, which is pretty darn good, actually. So I could do the same thing to kill that, leaving just the 2/1. If I don't, my opponent can heal it and maybe get more advantage. If I do that, I can... But if I don't do that, I can also play more stuff. This isn't very good more stuff, though. I think I'm actually better off reducing that to 1 hit point, just for the future. I can live with that. Next turn, I can do a 2 damage AoE like this, or a 2 damage AoE like this. I've got some options. 2 damage AoE is not going to go very far against that piece of junk. Okay, eventually it will. But in the meantime, I think it's time to whip out the Mogushan guy who takes a beating. The Mogushan scratching post is basically what he is. These guys are going to scratch him. It's going to take 6 mana for me to flip him and then blow him up somehow. That's going to be a little bit expensive. If this guy doesn't suicide this turn, which he will. But if he didn't, I could shoot him next turn and then not do much with 3 mana, but we'll see what goes on. Okay, that's a fairly serious thing to put out there. I'm stealing one of my cards from my hand. Don't know which one. Only so many of them are good, though. These 2 are pretty good cards. The rest of them are kind of mediocre. I could just flip that and then kill it with this. Or I could flip this and then shoot that and have it dead. The problem is this guy's going to like kill a lot of my fragile dudes. I have a lot of fragile dudes. If I put one of these out, do 2 damage... I could do a 3 damage AoE next turn if I put them both out and did that.
What to do?
I could do a 2 damage AoE with him this turn, which doesn't do me a lot of good. Man. Yeah, it's just a really awkward position. I just need more mana. Of course, this guy can only heal me. He can't restore health to my guy.
What to do? What to do?
I think I'm going to use him to kill that guy. No, this guy's going to be so much harder to kill, though. Oh, I messed that up. Started changing my mind partway through. I forgot what I was doing, so we're going to do this one instead. Good job, me. I just kept second guessing at you know, is it worth flipping this guy and then hit him for 1 and shoot him? I started thinking, well, my guy's a 1/3. I could hit him first and then flip him. That's the decision that I went through there in that second that almost screwed me. Yeah, well, now I really wish I could flip him. Those are pretty rough. My 3 damage AoE is not as impressive anymore. Might just play stuff.
I can't do that.
Mind if I roll need?
It's probably pretty silly.
The gates are open.
There's a lot of stuff. Okay. Alright, so 3 damage AoE will kill him. So I drop him, 3 damage to all of them. Okay, I still have to attack him to kill him. I can't, like, take out the other one with it. Kinda hurting.
What to do?
2 damage AoE, not so great. I mean, I could play her. She works out really badly for the mana, and she's not going to outfight them particularly well right now. I think the crazy Geomancer explosion is going to be the way to do it. It's too bad I didn't draw a Cone of Cold, because that would have rocked. Do 2 damage AoE, shoot him. I still have more stuff left, but I think we're going to go for the 3 damage one. I think we'll damage everybody. This is a priest, so wearing down the guys is incredibly craptacular. This guy's becoming more worthwhile as I get my ass beaten. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull through this one to get another game.
Is someone injured?
Oh, awesome. Start drawing cards. That's what I need you to do. For healing that you were probably going to do anyway.
Your magic shall not save.
Sounds him. Okay. No, that spell power might have been nice before, but it's okay. I'll do without. If I hit that for 2, Sheep Explosion cost me 4 mana, which is actually incredibly horrible right now. Awesome.
What to do? What to do?
So I could play this. Shoot him. Now, if this thing survives, my opponent's going to get to draw more cards. But if that survives, my opponent's going to get to draw more cards anyway. It just is not working out right. Yeah, if I shoot Explosion, that's going to draw the cards anyway. I literally have, like, nothing else I can do afterwards. I could give this the +1. Kill that guy, or kill her to stop the cards, actually. And then Sheep Explosion, it would... Well, it would still die to the Sheep Explosion.
I wonder.
Boo.
My shield for Argus.
I don't know. Whatever I do is wrong. I'm gonna take more beatings in the short term for sure, and then probably just die. I could have killed this guy, but have my opponent draw even more cards, which in the long term I think would screw me more. But I'm probably not going to live through the short term, so it was wrong either way. Wow, that stolen Arcane Explosion actually did something. Awesome. I don't have enough mana to do both of these either. So I am very dead. I am not very dead. I am very not quite dead. Now, do I do this one or that one? I think I'm going to save that one in reserve, because this will give me another card and maybe have a better chance for next turn. That's not really going to help that much. This does, though. That helps very much. I'm so screwed. I did get no flame strikes. There was a fair amount of good stuff in here, but it was just not working out overall. And that is something I can't deal with a dam. Even if I could deal with the other guys, which I mostly can't. I can flame cannon something for 5, but only if I don't use this guy first. Everything's got to be like a messed up trade-off today. Well, as long as it hits not him. Yeah, you know how well that's going to work out. If it's anything but him, then I should be able to kill both of these guys, and then put up my tank. Okay, that works. I'll take it. I've still got this in reserve. I can play him, shoot him to draw a card, potentially. Nope. That's the end. If there was any pretense that this game was going on any longer, it is now over. That duplicate might have been useful earlier, although I don't know when I would have had the mana. I'm probably dead this turn. If my opponent takes the time to kill this and duplicates it, then I'll be able to stall for another turn. But that would be pretty silly. You must have some way to do 2 damage. There you go. Another not particularly good run. But it broke even. Considering the deck as a whole wasn't that good. Breaking even is fine, I guess. But it is annoying. The deck had a lot of great things in it. Sure as hell wasn't a very good thing as a whole, though. What do we have? What was it, the Epic Sabotage? I'm colorblind. I think Cobalt Guardian is just rare. I don't think I really care that much about either of those cards. Eh. Oh well. Someone suggested that I should just go on and start the next run in that video. That's not happening because it would mess up the whole sort of symmetry thing. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to see the deck selection at the start. I think that they outnumber the people who are still watching this who want to see that definitely outnumber the ones who would rather skip it. I don't have anything too super exciting here. I think I'm going to just go and play a ranked game with my rogue. So that's what I do. But the other thing is, yeah, blending it would, like, there might be some aspect of removing surprise and stuff like that, but it would also mean that if someone decided, oh, I'm going to start a new run, it's harder for them to find a video where a run starts. That might be annoying. Whereas right now it's pretty clear. And also, right now I can label them as to what class it is, and if I do a new run, then it's going to be a different class, and it won't make sense with the labels. So, we're going to burn time here. That's a pretty good start, potentially. I've got the coin 2, so I can just coin Defias. I mean, against a druid, coin Defias isn't quite as great, but it still gives me the edge in what I have on the board. Because the thing is, sure, he can Kung Fu my 2/1 guy, but if he does, then that's what he did for his turn. He takes a little damage, and this guy has free reign to do not a whole lot, but still there. He's going to Wrath him instead, so he's going to draw a card. It did still take his whole turn. It's kind of the same thing as just killing him with this. Really. I mean, it helps him get through his deck faster to the other stuff, but that's one less Wrath that he has to blow up my things. So, interesting. I think we're probably just going to make a dagger and stab him then. There's no point in wasting mana, like with the Abusive Sergeant, just to get a little tiny bit of extra edge right now. Whereas the Abusive Sergeant with this guy and the Backstab, I could kill crazy stuff next turn. If he just drew an Innervate, and that's what he was thinking about, and now he wants to do something crazy, I can probably put together enough crazy roguey damage to actually deal with it. So, do we got? I'm pretty close to being able to get out my ambusher. They are awesome. Sure, they backfire horribly sometimes, but I find that seems to come up less often. It's not usually the critical giant drawback that it could be, and it is a critical giant 5/5 for 4 mana. So, what are you going to do, Aerodox? The name Aerodox does not seem appropriate with the orc picture. It's one of those weird things about the ranks. You get temporarily associated with wildly different looking things. So there's a shade. I could Fan of Knives it for 1, which is pretty darn pointless. Can't backstab it yet, and I won't be able to backstab it if I Fan of Knives it for 1. So I think the thing to do is just lay a little bit more damage.
You looking at me?
Here we go.
It didn't look like much, but I'm pretty sure that the Defia start really got me ahead there. So what are you going to do? Give this guy a giant bonus? No, you're going to Wrath another 2/1. Okay. He is getting through his cards faster. Zombie Chow. Interesting. Well, there's no drawback to it right now.
You looking at me?
Here we go.
I could waste my backstab killing that guy just to keep my Defias ringleader alive. I feel like that's probably not a great idea, though.
Here we go.
Do that, take 2 damage, get back the 2 health from stabbing him, but I don't know. We're gonna see how this works out. This may be one of those people whose plan is to not attack with the shade.
Where shall I?
Just let it get huge until it's like a kill card. No, he is going to attack. Okay. I was wondering how big he required it to be. So let's see, the Fan of Knives should work out pretty well, as kind of anticipated. If I backstab him, Fan of Knives, kill that, then I can stab him. I'll take some damage, but he'll be a 1, so that'll work out. I think that's the way to go. It's too bad I had to do it in that order. It's kind of dumb, because I got the healed, and then I didn't backstab him at all. I'm a moron.
This is our town.
Every single time. It's always being stupid. I'm going to blame that one entirely on talking through the play. I think if I was just doing the play and not having the 2 levels of things going on, where I'm thinking about it on one level and I am outputting it on another level. It's like, yeah. If I backstabbed him first, then did that, then the stab would have made sense, and then I'd be in a much better shape. These guys would be sitting here unopposed. He's going to kung fu this, bounce some of my guys. Hopefully bounce this one, but probably bounce the other one. Yeah, he did bounce the right one. Yay. Yeah, that's not good, though. So I could backstab Sergeant that guy. That would cost me 1. I would still have enough mana for this. Although, it's kind of lame putting him out now that he would die to that thing. Just so poor overall. If I just backstabbed him properly, this situation would all be completely in hand. Like, winning the game in hand. But no.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Works out really badly with him getting that +1/+1. Could have assassinated one of them, but I don't feel like that would have worked out great either. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Healing him with that. Okay, interesting. Probably assassinate him now. Too bad I can't make a dagger and have this guy. It's fine. Might as well do that. He could just kung fu it if he really wanted to get me.
Sever my wrath. This is our town,
It's
scrub.
a Defias town. I'll Defias kick your ass. Defias kick your face. Defias forget to backstab. And embarrass the human race. So, he's putting out good stuff. Does seem to be beating up my putting out weenies. He's gonna kill the weenies though. He is worried about his health for some reason. Can't imagine why. No point throwing this guy away. He'll die to something. That worked out pretty well. Now, I don't really think he's going to survive the turn, but I think he is going to take out at least this guy to get rid of him. And that would be okay. It's going to be a tight game, is what it looks like. Because I'm ahead, but my opponent's got more cards, and I'm guessing he's got a lot of late game strength. Now, I have more late game strength than a lot of my weenie stuff makes it look like, but there's still a certain not insignificant percentage of weenie stuff that I can keep drawing this late in the game. So, what is it? What is the floaty card of doom? He likes to hold out his floaty cards of doom and just make me wonder what he's doing.
Time waits for no one.
To savage roar his way through him. That is fine. That feels like a pretty significant amount of effort that he's gone through there. So I'm okay with that. Take more damage too. Okay. What do we got? Ambusher. Ambusher is fine. I don't think we're going to put this guy. I think we're going to save this combo. So we're going to go blah, blah.
Here we go.
Now this is one of those situations where he does have a drawback. There is a pretty significant chance my opponent will find a way to prioritize and kill him and bounce this guy to my hand. It's not the end of the world, but it's not great. Swipe this guy and then hit him with the ooze. Just going to draw a card from Wild Growth first, okay. Gonna have a little lag on my client, it looks like. Nice. Okay. Ooh, that is not great. He thinks he's planting a poison seeds or something, but I think he's dead, so... Oh my god, is he dead? He is so astoundingly dead. Alright, Super Saiyan Corsair for the win! That's not a Corsair, is he? He's like... I don't remember their stupid pirate names. They're a bunch of pirates. Super Saiyan Karak, or Dingy, or something. Whatever. No, that was, that game was pretty interesting, if I do say so myself. I liked it, because I won. So, otherwise, the arena run was pretty mediocre. We're going to see if we can do a little bit better than mediocre next time.
Please click the like button, though there may be a small chance of lycanthropy. Just make sure the only animals around are good ones. You don't want to become like a were-toad or were-gerbil or something.
and check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/demonac.